He was sitting like a king. He was a king of Mafia world. His name was enough to shake the soul of a person. His eyes were showing desperation to meet his prey. He was anxiously waiting to see the fear in someone's eyes. And the wait was over. A girl was brought who was struggling to get free. Jan, leave me, please. What have I done? That voice. His eyes' color changed the moment he heard that familiar voice. He prayed. A ruthless, cold hearted mafia prayed for the first time in his life. But heavens were not on his side. His eyes fell on you, and he was sure that he was betrayed by the luck that was always in his hands, teased him in the most cruel way. You saw him, and your eyes lit up with a hope. You, please help me. They forcibly dragged me here. He wanted to see you in front of him for the rest of his life, but not today, never. He saw that his men were holding you. Get off your hands from her. His voice was calm, but still with anger. They instantly let go of you. You ran to Taehyung. Thank you so. Is she that girl, Mr. Park? Mr. Park, yes, sir. You were confused at their talk. Mrs. Miles. He called someone in a loud voice that you flinched. A woman with a large belt appeared. Take her to my room. What? Wait, why? That woman started dragging you, and your strength was nothing in front of her. Mr. Park, no man will touch her, and no one will physically hurt her. And if any of that happened, I understand, sir. Your screams were coming downstairs from his room. He also took steps towards his room. You were hitting the locked door when the doorknob twisted from the outside. You backed away. Taehyung entered and again locked the door. What do you want? Is this how you reward to the one who once saved your life, Mr. Kim? That day fresh in his memory, when he was attacked by his enemy. He was lying lifeless on a road, and you brought him to the hospital. You took care of him for the time being. He was admitted there. He was impressed by your care and was mesmerized by your beauty. You also wanted to spend time with him. But when you came to know that he is a mafia, you left silently without telling him anything. And now, after 1 month, you met him. This is the reward for what you did with my brother. Your brother? The one you hit blindly with your car, and now he is in coma. And moreover, you left him there to die. You were shocked at his accusations. What are you saying? I never hit someone. You, ah! He twisted your arm at your back to the extent of breaking it. The pain was unbearable. Leave me, it's hurting. You will pay for your cruelty. He pushed you, leaving your arm. That should be me saying that. Wow, so now you are playing the victim card here? I am telling you again, Mr. Kim. I never hit anyone, nor can I leave someone to die. And you know it very well. Your car hit him yesterday 5 in the evening. If that weren't you, then who did that? That was exactly the time when your car was stolen. You told him and he didn't believe. You must have reported the theft, right? I lost my license 2 days ago, so I... Shut up. You scooted back at the bed in fear. Do you think I will believe all the bullshit? He left you there and didn't came back for a whole week. You were caged in this room. Mrs. Miles always come and give you food. You were getting everything of your need, but you were locked. You felt like he forgot you after bringing you here. At least tell me, where is this place? You asked, being frustrated. Mrs. Miles, Italy. You were beyond shocked. You were thinking that you might be out of the city, but you were out of country. Where is Mr. Kim? He will not come unless his brother wakes up. And after that he might kill you. Taehyung rushed to hospital when he was informed that his brother has regained consciousness. Hey, you will be fine. Doctor, his jaw injury still needs time to recover, so he cannot talk for a while, but he will recover soon. Thank you, Doctor. He was way too happy to see his younger brother in better state. Sir, we need to talk. He came to the corner. What is it? We have located Miss Yan's car and the driver. He is some unknown person. Maybe she was right that her car was stolen. All right, bring that man here in Italy. Then we will talk about this and take special care of my. His one guard came in, breathing heavily. Both Taehyung and Mr. Park gave him death glares. Sir, I got call from the palace. Miss Yan escaped. That was a death notice for Taehyung. His heart felt miserable. Ta, we are sitting in the middle of mafias. Find her before she fell in a trouble. You were running from one alley to another. Your all strength drained out. Your throat was dry. You were taking slow steps when you bumped in someone. Sorry, you looked at the person. She was a girl. She looked devastated just like you, but she also has many cuts at her face and arms. You felt more bad for her. Are you okay? That girl didn't say anything and started running in that direction from where you came. You saw her limping. Did you think you can escape? You turned around at the voice and a strong slap made you fall on the rough road. You looked at him with extreme fear in your eyes. He had tattoos all over his arms, neck. He was holding a gun. You crawled back, but he started dragging you with your hairs. How dare I? Like you tried to run. You screamed for help, but nobody listened. He threw you inside a container and locked it. You looked around and the blood froze in your veins at the view. There were a bunch of young girls. Some were crying, some were scared, and some were laying lifelessly. Then you remember the girl with whom you bumped earlier. These girls were also having the same cuts at their face and arms. He mistook me with her. No, you banged the door with all your might, but no use. You had no energy and no voice was coming out of your dry mouth. Taehyung was walking to and fro with disheveled hairs, loose tie. Mr. Park, Sir Alice have no camera. Nothing is found. She is too innocent to understand this world. Find her. I cannot lose her at any cost. Mr. Park, sir, a container filled with girls just left the city. Maybe. Before he could complete, Taehyung held his collar, shooting daggers with his eyes. Don't kill me like this, Mr. Park. Sir, we should check. He knew that his boss feels for you. Taehyung left him sitting hopelessly on the couch. Who is the dealer? James Gordon. Girls will be sold by tomorrow. Get the things ready. Yes, sir. They pushed you inside a strange place. You looked around feeling suffocated. It was a closed club. Man, I brought all the girls. Make them ready. Their deals will be done by tomorrow. Your heart sank at his words. You ran from Taehyung and now are caught by these devils who are going to sold you. You gathered some courage for one last try. I am not that girl. I am Jan. Man, so what? Let me go. And another slap marked your face. Take this away. Hunter will also make a deal. I'll sell you to that devil, and he will show you a real hell every night. His words disgusted you, but you were too afraid to fight back. You regretted running away from Taehyung. At least he never treated you like this. You cried at your cruel fate looking at those heartless people.